Hey Aquarius people, or people with Aquarius placements. When I was geared to get y'all video started, I heard, yeah, you can snooze if you wanna, but not on me, baby. And now I ain't taking no losses, cause I got heat, baby. Anyway, so this is possible. That's possibly how the person got in this position to be competing for your attention. Okay, and then I heard, you can ring my bell. So I got stopped by for a visit, sexual pleasures, something familiar, something familiar or recalling something that took place, something that a refresh of a memory. Somebody could have forgotten something or almost forgotten something. Something will happen that refreshes your memory of a reminder of some sort. Somebody reminding you why you fell in love in the first place, or somebody reminding you why you don't deal with them in the first place. Pay attention to what you are reminded of. If it I heard don't if it don't fit, don't force it. Some people are meeting new energy that reminds you. So you meet somebody new and it reminds you of somebody old. And spirit say similar don't mean the same. Okay. Something could be something could also be starting over after a period of separation. Just what somebody needed to get their mind right, to get their line right, according to how the show is really supposed to go on the road. So that makes me think of like a line in a play or a show, and somebody wasn't acting right according to the role. So they needed a break, time apart, or something like that. Something is serious about that lineup, or keeping their hair cut. Somebody's serious about their lineup. They getting their hair lined up or cut. Um, they also decided to take things more serious since they know how people line up for your attention. And then I heard, don't slip up or get got. Why not, man? I'm coming for that number one spot. So that's what it's about. It's about a number one spot that somebody feels is being. It's a competition taking place between possibly two or three people. And then I heard, whoa, yeah, none of these guys get fly as me. So there's definitely a competition of one. Of There's definitely some type of competition, and one of the competitors really um, have a point to prove. Grand Rising. So uh, that's for somebody out here competing for energy or getting their energy competed for. I don't know where you fall. Okay, so we're going to get some messages from the mermaids and some angel answers. I don't know. I just decided to pull them both because I couldn't decide which one to use. So I'm use both of them. You couldn't use possible. You couldn't decide who to choose, so you chose both of them. No. Just kidding. I'm not encouraging nobody to do that. I mean, unless y'all into that monogamy stuff, you got to do what you got to do. Well, I'm glad to hear that, the Sun card. The only thing you can do is, a lot of times we just be being tested. The only thing you can do is keep moving forward. Because if you give up or you stay there, then you just get stagnation, and then you feel like you never see an end at that point. So the only way out is through it. What we got for the Aquarius people? God, universe, angels, spirit guides, and ancestors. What's the message for Aquarius? Only energy of high vibration, high frequency, and high white light is welcome here, spirit. No energy of low vibration, low frequency, or negativity is welcome, and I ask that you rebuke it in the name of you. Amen. Amen. Aquarius. Innocence, contentment, feelings, moving forward. Go with the flow, support, magic. Yeah, this could be where I spoke on somebody who maybe they could be an innocent energy. It could be fresh, right? And they could like you or feel some type of contentment around you, or be feeling some type of feeling some type of feelings that makes them want to move forward with you. But I do feel like you might have to go with the flow and support the situation, because this is the person that reminds you of somebody else. But they're just similar, but not exactly the same. So, but it makes you not want to deal with them at all. Okay? Letting go. Blessings. Somebody's releasing something. Moving forward. It could be something emotional that you're letting go, or that you did let go of, and you're finally beginning to feel content within it. Some type of letting go and moving forward could have triggered blessings here, Aquarius. In the near future. And if y'all haven't let go something will be getting let go of in the near future here. Because it could be blocking your blessings here. And maybe you didn't realize it just yet, or you have. Yeah, you realize that the most peaceful resolution is to move forward. This could be something to do with romance. Somebody's concerned about if they should give somebody a second chance. And I do feel like this person has been, within the last few months, this person has been improving their health. Okay? And if you believe that you can give them a second chance, you can. There won't be no need to worry. You just have to remain positive and get more information before, you get too far down the line. But it's unlikely that the resolution won't be peaceful. Okay? Okay. Tell me about the letting go energy. Five of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, Ten of Cups. It could be something that you were waiting for here with the Three of Wands, waiting to see growth or waiting for a commitment, waiting for something to be fair. Libra, Leo. Something that kept you trapped in your mind and possibly even hurt your feelings with the Three of Swords energy. It's something being left out in the cold with the Five of Pentacles. Because you're chasing something that makes you happy, or you want to chase something that makes you happy, and I don't feel like this is it. Whatever it is. You feel like whatever this is in the way of your happiness. If you're sitting around waiting for something, then how can you go get it? Yeah, you're searching for equality and fairness. So, yeah, so somebody's done made a final decision to put an end to the waiting, or put an end to being patient, trying to see the light, trying to have hope in the situation. Tell me about the Ten of Cups. It's like somebody's just searching for true happiness. Somebody could be dealing with a Capricorn. But I feel like somebody's confused. Somebody's confused and too afraid to take a leap. And then the Empress. Towards new beginnings. Towards abundance. Towards an Empress. I do feel like with the Moon here, there are feelings that they're harboring, but they're beneath the surface. Which means they haven't acted on them, spoke on them, validated them. Something of that sort. Somebody's dealing with a King of Pentacles, and we got the King of Wands. Somebody's looking for a partner that they can rely on to hold up their end of the bargain. To stand strong, to be courageous, to take the lead, to put the work in. Somebody's looking for somebody to be on their level. Now we got the King and the Queen of Swords with the Eight of Pentacles. This is like matching my energy. It could be two air signs here, but I feel like somebody wants somebody to match their energy. Especially when it comes to the Eight of Pentacles, the amount of work and effort and resources that they put into a situation, into an opportunity. In the near future, I do feel like there's an opportunity coming towards you. Something for growth. Or there's somebody coming back in the near future. This could have been that same person you cut off, or somebody different. But somebody's going to come back and try to see, can y'all at least be friends, or can y'all start something over? They miss you. And they're still holding on to some possibility that y'all can grow into something, or move somewhere, move into love, feelings, emotions. This is somebody you're going to be guarded to. Nine of Wands energy. And Nine of Cups. Could be somebody that you see as self-centered or self-indulgent. And they might see you as a wish fulfillment. Why are you guarded to this person? Because they broke your heart. Because they 10 of Wands, they put you through a lot of burdens, and they changed you in a major way. Whoever that was. I feel like it's unlikely that you take this person back. It's unlikely that y'all find a... Yeah, it's unlikely that you get into calmer waters with this person. It's unlikely that that'll be your choice, that you'll move that way, that you'll make that decision. I feel like you're inspired by something new. Some type of new cycle, new beginning, new era. I feel like you put this to an end and you're okay with it. Somebody might still try to, can we be friends? Somebody's celebrating some type of raise or promotion, or something that they was gifted at work. Somebody's no longer stressing about finances. It could be due to this. But there's been a peaceful resolution here in the situation. Especially if we're talking about finances. Or there will be. Somebody is in their power and standing their ground because they know what they deserve and what they desire when it comes to a love situation. Somebody's blocked. Somebody that you once waited on was blocked. So somebody realized that the peaceful resolution to a situation that kept you waiting was to block it and to move forward from it. Somebody who had a decision to make, some type of options, or they was confused. Somebody who was, I don't know, I feel like you didn't know where you stood with this person when it comes to a long-term situation. But I do feel like you wanted to work together with this person. Could have been a Capricorn again. Could have been a Capricorn. Could have been a Taurus. We got Sagittarius and Pisces. I feel like something told you that this person was struggling with some type of addiction or codependency. And that you should keep moving forward. But I do feel like at one point you waited on this person. Until you didn't. Until you retreated from the connection and restricted yourself from it. Page of Wands. Something new, something inspiring. The new love came in. So this person could be a little bit ways back. So new love came in, and now this person's all of a sudden single. Wanting to leap towards you, realizing they learned a lesson, but you already done moved forward and you doing something else. Yeah, you started manifesting something different here. Something new, Six of Cups. Because you got tired of hanging around with the Hangman energy. So justice, you made the best fair decision for yourself. That ain't flipped. I'm going to take something that ain't flipped. It could have been regarding the Lovers connection here. With the Emperor and the Lovers. Two of Pentacles. Something wasn't fair. Something wasn't balanced. So you took it into your hands to move forward, to release it. And I feel like that brought the balance in for you. But this other person, they might have been losing theirs. Yeah, put an ending to the situation, but it also put an ending to some type of mental conflict that it brought along with it. Somebody could have been dealing with a Virgo. We got Aries, Gemini. Somebody needed to learn a lesson about ego. But they said they didn't. They in the process they sabotaged a connection with somebody who could have been everything that they desired, which in turn gave them a new perspective. Sun card, that they could have had it all with you. They could have been happy. Could be a Leo. They could have been victorious. This could have been something. Ten of Pentacles. It could have been something good. Ace of Cups. But now it's the Ten of Swords, and now this person's sitting in regret because you done moved on. And y'all I don't know. I feel like this is a wow after the fact, because I feel like you done moved on. You got somebody else. There's something else going on in your life now. And so this person must have took a while to learn their lesson. Blessings. Yeah, somebody's celebrating blessings. Somebody's feeling like you're a blessing and wanting to reconcile with you. But I feel like you already walked away and you celebrating your blessing somewhere else with somebody else. Somebody's walking away from an Aquarius masculine, or Aquarius masculine is walking away from something that's not stable, not solid. It's being left out in the code and just done. Ten of Pentacles reverse. So I don't know if this is the Aquarius getting walked away from or they walking away. But they finally putting the burdens down. It was something that was taking them through a lot, Nine of Wands, and then they moving to the 10 to be done with it. It's like emotionally freeing you up so that you can move forward to something else. Something more solid, a more reliable partner, something that can make you happy, something that you don't quite yet see. Because you've been hanging around somewhere. It's possibly that somebody done learned the lesson here. They learned the lesson and then it's time to retreat. But Seven of Swords. Somebody keeps trying to invest in something that was just a lesson that they need to move away from and put an end to. But I feel like this person might truly want to be something with this person. But it's confusion present. They might really want to risk it all for a Ten of Cups. But it's something hidden here. There's some type of truth hidden here. And I feel like the lesson happened for this person to start to see things different. Hangman. In reverse. That they was dealing with somebody toxic. A toxic feminine. It's somebody kind of irresistible. She possibly needed some work, though. And there's the Emperor again. She needed some work. Some work. Maybe even worth, too. I didn't mean to say that. Seven of Pentacles to the King of Wands. Somebody needed to grow. Take charge of some type of growth happening in their life. Ace of Swords. So that they can stand in their truth and get in alignment with whatever their intuition was giving them knowledgeably about a connection. Justice card. But the connection, whatever happened, the connection ended up sabotaged instead. Ace of Pentacles. Page of Wands. To the Star card. Queen of Cups. Two of Wands. And the Nine of Pentacles. Some type of judgment call was made that shifted up or shook up the whole foundation here. Causing one person to move on. So somebody must not have been grateful or equal give and take or fair or some, because one person made a decision that they were better off on their own than to be receiving less than the love than they give. So they started to do something. They feel like the person was back and forth between them and that past person, and they needed to make a choice. And I don't feel like they made that choice, so this other person made it for them. After stressing out and staying up at night about it, holding on to this, they finally made a choice for them to move forward, to be uninterested, to call it a missed opportunity and move on past it. But then those are the same people who turn around and return back. Once a new opportunity becomes presented for you, or you move on to a new option in love, and now people want to turn around and come back, and they see you got somebody, so now they want to try to compete. Oh, well, I'm better than that person. Well, obviously you wasn't, because if you was, then I wouldn't have got here. Like, you can't say that. People get their feelings hurt. Like the fuck? So somebody's about to be willing to compete for some attention here, because they know they fucked up. And they know having you is a blessing. And they know losing you is a curse. Well, I don't know about that, but I'm saying I don't know about losing people being a curse. But somebody's willing to compete. They want to compete for the attention, compete for the happiness, compete for the cup, compete for the whatever it is they competing for. It's like, it's kind of giving like, when I'm single and I want you, you ain't single, or you don't want me, and now that I'm not single and I don't want you, here you are, here you come. So I don't know, somebody's about to be competing for your attention, and it might make you feel a little bit odd, because it's like, compete for what? I already told you that I moved on. I already told you that I'm doing this and doing that, and then they're going to feel like they got some type of point to prove to you. Well, let me show you that I'm better. Let me show you that none of these guys get flies to me. Let me show you this. Let me show you that. Let me do this. Let me do that. Look what I can do now. Look who I am now. Look who I've changed into. Look at me. Look at me. Pick me. Pick me. But I don't feel like people are just pick-meshas or pick-me's. They really didn't realize they done lost out on something good. Now somebody wants to try to be content with the feelings that they have, or go with the flow and support the situation. But that situation made them pass them by now. I don't know. But it does feel like it. And it feels like they've returned. And somebody else is getting your attention. So now they want to compete for it. Well, what happens if you're not up for letting them compete for your attention? Because you already fully given it to somebody else and you're standing on that. I don't know. Find out on the next episode of what is going on with the Aquarius people. Hey, Miss King. Look, I'm just down here, roll out of here. I know this gonna resonate with you. Look, you don't give people too long of a chance. I'll bear with you, and then I'm gotta get the fuck up out of here. You're gonna be somebody, maybe a King of Wands and a King of Pentacles competing for attention. The attention of somebody. Or the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. Maybe the Queen of Wands. I don't know. They all came out. Somebody's competing for some attention. Yeah, and it's a little bit thirsty, a little bit, but I don't really say it's thirsty in a little bit. So I don't know what side to pick on, because me personally, I am be all the way funky, but I'm not this person no more to be out here fucking up good shit. So, but back in my days, if that was me, shit, I'll right my wrongs. I try. I don't know about, I might even compete, shit. I don't know. It depends on how important how important I realize you are to me. And now you gotta get away, and this motherfucker might walk you down the aisle, and I might never get to fuck with you again. Well, some pride gonna have to go to the side then, ain't it? Because, baby, I'm just telling the truth. Shit, but some people are too prideful. Some people don't like to put their pride down, which is possibly how they got here. Because if you care about somebody like that, how the hell do they get to the next person after you? Huh? And people got to learn the hard way sometimes. They got to lose some shit before they realize they want to keep some shit. Which is weird to me, but that's just how a lot of shit goes for some people. They got to do what they got to do, right? But thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I'll see y'all next time. Be blessed and namaste. Keep your guard up. They out there competing.